Side of the house. This is the west exposure. No tabs visibly missing. Not looking too bad. Age of this property we believe is about 26 years of age, so should put these roof shingles in an 8 to 10 year category range. And the southern exposure might be pushing 12 in appearance. Average reshingling takes place around 18 years, sometimes as early as 16. Alright, just getting documentation here. Get that all re-parged underneath. This is the back slider, south side. We're up here in the attic, main body of the house. Again, OSB is our decking, 2x4 and 2x3 engineered trusses. Soffit venting allowance. This is looking towards the west. Western vent is open, somewhat. The insulation, this would have been pumped in at an R32. Limited access here, we can't get up and walk around, there's no boarding or planking. Right, down inside we do have vapor barrier. There's no visible signs of moisture issues. Looking towards the north, panning around in behind. And everything appears structurally sound. Now we're going to continue on here at this upper floor. We're in the main bath. GFCI receptacle is required here. This is non-GFCI. We're shorting that circuit and that's not tripping. All original throughout this bathroom. Caulking around here for sure. Nice and tight with our tap set. Down underneath we have copper coming in. No shut-offs. We've had a bit of a repair. At some point, these food and hose clamps clean out here on our P-trap. To our tub area, caulking needs to be removed and replaced all the way around. Alright, picking up an area here where it's rather soft. We can see open breach here, so moisture's been getting inside here for quite some time. I can't tell you what you're going to find when you pull all this off, but more than likely be looking at redoing not just the exterior finish, but the interior as well. Caulked up here, but that's open. Shower's pumping away. The sink's still going over here. Plus this original toilet. Nice and firm on the floor. We do have a shut-off. That's the mandate on the toilet. No problem with our flush. Our water closet's now demanding water. You can see virtually no drop in pressure once we hit that toilet, which is good. You can see some discoloration here in the linoleum. This is indicative of moisture getting up underneath. We can see the shadowing here. Very common in the corner. We probably once had some tile here, which is now missing, and that moisture is continuing into this area as well. Alright, as we go room to room, we'll also be checking the integrity of the ductwork. The AC is pumping away. You can see here in the bathroom we're about 14 degrees. Going to the master bedroom here. Receptacle right here is switch controlled. As you come into the room, new laminate flooring has been laid. Upgraded windows have been tested A-OK. And all of our receptacles so far have been grounded throughout, which we fully expect with the age of this property. Here in this room we're showing about 13. We're just closing everything up back here in the bathroom. This window here, sling style, has been tested A-OK. Lock sets are good. Don't have exhaust venting here in this bathroom. I do recommend it. Until you do that, make sure you crack this window when you're having a hot steamy shower and ensure that moist air gets to the exterior. Alright, southwest bedroom. Again, our upgraded laminate continues in this room. We've got a punch here in the entry door. Southeast bedroom, showing about 14 degrees here. We got, looks like our cable DSL and phone line sneaking up this vent here. Our upgraded window here has been tested A-OK. This receptacle here is switch controlled off. Switch coming into the room. Door's been checked out. Closet doors. Again, our laminate floor upgrades continue. Okay, smoke detector here. This is wired in. A recommendation we make on all of our inspections is upon occupancy, get yourself brand new battery powered backup units. You might want to look at updating these as well. Put them on every level, and good carbon monoxide protection. Keep it low to the... Alright, sorry about that. Bit of a camera issue here. Just showing we're getting much better temperatures here down on this floor. It's 7-8 degrees at the front. Alright, down main level. Formal living room here on the front side of the property. Receptacle here, switch controlled. Both of our windows test out A-OK. And about 11 degrees here. Okay, we're just wrapping up here in this living room. This is where we're talking about top side, where we had that open caulking right at the roof line here. We can obviously see we've had some moisture issues in the past. Alright, we're just pushing on here and it's actually rather soft, so we're holding some moisture above. A little bit of a stain over here on this side as well. Right into the dining room. 12. Window here's been tested A-okay. Again, receptacles continue to be grounded throughout. Family room south side of the property, 11 degrees here. Receptacles have been checked all the way around. We have no bulbs in here. We are switch controlled. Figured that out. And fireplace already been tested. We commented we have a rather large pilot light. I would have somebody come in and service this and adjust. Let's get on tape here. It's fully functioning. We do have a blower in the back, rheostat here. We'll talk about the wiring down below when we're in the basement. There's our Canadian Association gas seal approval, 20,000 BTU. Alright, we're just coming into the laundry area, 2-piece bath. Not quite sure what that switch is for. Alright, so we have temporary wall put in here for privacy with tenants downstairs. Into the 2-piece bath. Showing about 13-14 degrees. This is exhaust fan we saw vented up to that mushroom vent. That attic space with a couple of shims here on the back side. This toilet is very loose from the floor. It needs to be leveled and tightened. We do have a shut off here on the back. USCI receptacle required next to this working sink. Caulking here again, aged, needs to be redone. Copper coming in, no shut-offs. We do have a clean out here on our P-trap. A little bit of rust bleeding through our sink. These are all original, actually showing some moisture here, so we'll be looking at a sink replacement. 11 degrees here in our laundry room. We've already looked at our venting going out the east side wall. The old one going into the garage, for whatever reason, has been capped over. Do recommend GFCI protection here, next to this laundry or slop sink. Waistline coming in off our washer should be secured a little better than that. Independent shutoffs there for our washer on our copper lines. Just in behind our dryer here, there's our 30-amp receptacle. We can see this 90 degree here is completely crunched. Do recommend replacing all of that rigid aluminum. Works best. Alright, we just pulled the cover here just to ensure that we do have power, and indeed we do. It looks like we got some wonky wiring perhaps on the top side of that fixture. Wasn't installed properly. Do believe it's switch controlled here. We're going to head downstairs, work down here for a little while, then we'll wrap back up in our kitchen area. Handrail is technically required, anything greater than 3 risers. Now we're going to start down here in the basement bath. Function top side, GFCI has been tested A-okay. We have exhaust venting here. We know we're going out that west wall. And it is on a timer. So we had a bit of a drip issue in here. Showing a little bit of moisture. Alright, well, I've had a lot of water running here. A little bit of condensation off that pipe, but this is not even standing water, just a tiny bit of moisture, not leaking out of the waste at all. This could be tightened up right here. Alright, shower pumping away, no problem here. Again, our window has been tested. There's our timer, 20-30 minutes post shower, always recommended. And there's our shut off on a copper line behind our toilet. A little loose on the floor. Well, this is our main water coming in. There's your main shut off. A little tough to get at. We can see gonna need some better venting in here. You can see the amount of condensation. This is rather warm and humid in this property. We've got ponding here on the floor. Really not wicking up into that lumber yet, but we can see it dripping off that valve. In the event of an emergency, you need to shut the water down in a hurry. This is where you need to get to, so make sure you got clear and open access. Our ground clamp for our electrical is right here, street side of the meter. You can see that drywall's getting rather saturated as well. Just a matter of time till we develop some mold in there. Again, with high humidity, this door's swelled up a little bit. You're gonna need to take a little bit off there. She's a little sticky. I'm showing about 16 degrees here on this register. Also, as we're working our way around, looking at the perimeter. And we've had some disclosure on previous issue down this west side. Right, still working down this west side closet here. And a good look at our foundation still. Right, so we've got a bedroom here in the back. Again, checking our perimeter. Alright, again, high humidity in this property. That air was off, and I should get all these pipes wrapped. I can see the condensation dripping. Panel's been removed here, more than likely because of staining. Right, just having a good look at this backside wall. We do have shelving up attached, and we do have paneling, but we're picking up some mold here in the corner. See the surface mold. My recommendation to take these shelves out, remove that, get a better look at the foundation, make sure you don't have any internal issues with moisture. You're dealing with dead air space here in the corner, a little bit of moisture, humidity in the air too, just the right environment for mold to flourish. We do have Delta Wrap installed on this backside wall, and I'll tell you again what's going on in behind there, but it appears as though they were more than likely fixing some cracks, some kind of structure in behind here. This is the wiring off of our blower unit off that fireplace. Not quite the best wiring job going here. We got the 220 hanging. That should get supported. Not sure historically why that was installed. Pressure test tags on all of our units. 94 for our fireplace, upgraded hot water tank 04, and our original furnace there 84. You can see here on our hot water tank 04 is indeed the date of manufacture, 189 liters. CSA approval right there. This is our high pressure relief valve. We do recommend you read this literature here. Open and close this valve about every 6 to 12 months. Water will be expelled down that tube. Get a cup underneath there. If it continues to drip long after you close this, you have to call and have that replaced. Now, venting wise, we're sistered in with our furnace, heading up that liner on our chimney. Nice furnace. Here's our filter located inside. Always make sure the arrow is pointing back in towards that blower unit. We are 26 years of age. Average life cycle is about 20 to 25 years, so obviously in the latter part of its life, it looks like it has seen service tech for quite a number of years. A little bit of corrosion built up here. I'm going to shut the AC down. We're going to check our combustion. Looks like we're about 79.5 for our BTUs. That's thousands. Rusting visible here, and up in our heat exchanger you can see some visible rust too, so I do recommend further assessment and inspection by a certified technician. See date of install right there, February 23rd, 84. Lots of condensation coming off of our drain line here, and that's right through into the floor, and the floor drain is located right over there. Alright, we're here at the electrical panel box, cover removed. Already confirmed our grounding on our water service. There's our 100 amp main switch. So any problems electrically, you're not quite sure what circuit to go to, shut that one down and it'll terminate this entire panel box. And subsequently the home. We are branched off here for an additional 40, and that's on number 8 wire heading to this lower stove. There's our other 40 right here, and that's on number 8 as well. All 14 gauge coming down. We do have a double tap here, another one here. This is our GFCI for our exterior and our garage. And coming up this side, we've got a double tap here, and this one's rather loose actually. Another 40 here, and that's on, well, that's on number 8. Jump down to this 40. That can actually be freed up and jumped right onto the bus bar, and you're protected here. And no other double taps, so that would free up a couple of slots to put in 2 more 15s. That would free up 2 of these double taps, and you'll just have to deal with the one remaining. Right down behind this basement stove, 40 amp receptacle. Right underneath the sink, plastic waste. Clean it up. Alright, again, sorry, a bit of a camera issue there, but a little bit of an undulation on the floor here underneath that laminate. We get little peaks above our drop ceiling here, waiting for that furnace to kick over. Got open wiring here, open junction box. Looks like 6-inch wide flange beam running laterally through. And a big cutout here. Our cold air return in the basement. Alright, back upstairs. We're wrapping up here in our kitchen. We're still waiting for that furnace to kick on. Has yet to fire. Copper line's coming up. We do have shutoffs, independent shutoff here going to our dishwasher. This is our dishwasher waste line to maintain an upward loop here. Supported up above. There we go, repair no charge. There we are P-trapped. There's no clean out there on the bottom side of that P-trap. Alright, range hood here. We know the outside louver is taped off. So we want to recircling this interior cover needs to come off, and that'll be drawn up, filtered, and then kicked back into the room, or you can open it up on the outside and kick it back out. Right now we got the air blowing out everywhere. It has nowhere to go. 40 amp receptacle.